So the purpose of this video is to show everyone how far I've come this year. Like me at the start of the year and me now is a completely different person altogether. My mindset has changed dramatically, my physique has changed, every aspect of my life has changed dramatically. I want to share it to you how I got to this stage. At the start of the year, there was back-to-back canon events that were happening in my life, terrible things that were happening, and I was always like, oh, why is this happening? I had to move house 5 times, which it was a whole different story, and it was a shit show really. And housing crisis in Ireland is already just a shambles, Because of that, I couldn't see my dog for a while as well, and the family dog, and that was upsetting as well, because a man's best friend is dog, and I used to always go for walks with him. I still haven't seen him in a couple of months. And my physique was poor. I was literally miserable and fat. I had no motivation whatsoever. My discipline was awful. And even my personal trainer, Dara, he's completely changed my mindset as well. And I want to also make this video to, it's a culmination of many things that has brought me here, I also had no self-confidence. My self-esteem was very low. And I was lost. I was bedbound most of the time. I wasn't talking. I was literally like a static robot, just doing the same shit over and over again. And on top of juggling all that, I had to work 2 jobs. And I was going to the gym as well. And Dara, thankfully, was saying, he has a photo shoot coming up in December. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to set myself a goal. And I'm going to fucking do it, There is one thing that I do know about myself is that when I commit to something, I will do it. I not only do I talk, but I do walk the walk as well. To be fair to myself, I do. So getting to that photo shoot goal was painful, to say the least. But it was definitely worth it. Most nights I was going to sleep hungry, tired, exhausted, and as there as well, that I had to move house plenty of times. And I learned so much about myself as well, and my own wrongdoings in the past as well. Then what I did was go to therapy, and the therapist has helped me a lot as well. Finding out, who I am as a person, and the things that I've done wrong in my life, and even growing up as a kid, learning about some stories from my mother, and how I was treated as a kid, and my family were poor as well. So to be able to get to where I am now in life, I'm so fucking happy and proud of myself, because everything that I've done in my life, I fucking worked for, and I deserve it, I really do. I genuinely would not be here without my close friends. You know who you are. I do appreciate you listening to me. My mental state was not great. I was having suicidal thoughts, and I was like, what's the point, and all these things. And I'm genuinely not saying these things for attention or anything. I'm genuinely speaking from the bottom of my heart. Nothing here is scripted. So if you're a lad out there in Cork, definitely do reach out to me if you just want someone to listen to you. It does help if you do reach out. Everyone needs to help. Everyone needs to ask for help every once in a while. I think that's one of the best decisions I've done as well. And lads, I do definitely recommend to get a personal trainer. He's not just someone, or she's not someone that will just help you in terms of your physique. I've had countless chats with Dara as well. And that man, I even remember the Zoom sessions with him in the car, and I was just like, I want to quit, I want to give up. But he was like, no man, you've come so far. And that constant support from him and my close friends saying, you've came this far, you've invested too much to give up. And that kept pushing me. And then I started getting inspiration from, TikTok and Instagram, and I've learned so many things this year. Not only have I went through difficulties and severe traumas and severe family problems and financial problems, something that I thought I never would go through. And getting inspiration from others, lads, look, we have 70, 80, 90 years on this planet, right? Give or take 5 or 10 years. Do what the fuck you want to do. I used to live my life thinking, what will my dad think? What will my mom think? What will my friends think? And I was always scared and anxious and all that. But now, I'm living my life how the fuck I want to live my life. You know what I mean? And I feel great. I genuinely do. And I was always someone to wanting to go and make content. I'm after completely transforming my social medias, and honestly the support that I've had over on Instagram and TikTok, and it's motivating me to make more content, and I think I've refound my purpose and I want to keep making content. You know, why not? You know what I mean? There are some people that will laugh at you, there are some people that will support you, throw out negative thoughts, but I don't give a fuck about what anyone thinks. You know what I mean? What matters is what I think about myself and how I treat others. My purpose now is to also raise other people around me. That's what I want to do. My close friends, meeting new people as well. You know, this year I've gotten into stoicism, which has really helped me get into that mental state. Did new things, tried a bit of boxing, went out to old friends, went out to new people, and, you know, got myself out there more. And I think the direction I want to go into next year in 2024 is to make more content. Now, of course, my Frankfurt video, that solo journey that I went on, I really want to get that out as well. That will be in 4K as well, so if you're watching that on a TV, you know, it will look crisp, you know. So I'm hoping to have that out in the next couple of weeks. Of course, from Christmas and New Year's, things have gone away. I do have also given myself a break as well. You know, everyone deserves a break, and yeah. So next year I want to even get to bigger goals and do bigger things, you know, in my life, you know. So if there's anyone out there that is into content creation and wanna, you know, have and you have cool ideas, definitely reach out to me as well. I'm thinking of hiring a fashion photographer, if that's a thing in Cork, because like I really want, like I've this outfit ideas in my head, and you know, going around to key locations in Cork or even outside of Cork and taking cool pictures and, you know, uploading them. I'd really like to do that. That's something that I want to get to as well. And so that's a kind of a mini goal for me as well. You know, even with goals, lads, set yourself goals, get them done each week, your weekly goals, your monthly goals. And also another key thing is, lads, is keep organized. You know, I'm someone that has a bit of OCD as well, and I think a bit of ADHD. And when I'm organized, it gives my mind clarity, and then I'm able to, you know, just do things better and more efficiently. So definitely keep your, you know, room organized. And you may have seen my setup there a couple of weeks ago. I do have an update on that as well, which I'll be getting out soon enough as well. So I have all these ideas, you know, and I'm only one man, you know, but if I could in the future maybe even hire a videographer and, you know, even going to like different countries and, you know, recording my experience there, that's something that I really want to do as well, you know, because life is all about experiences, trying new things, meeting new people, and that gives me a joy of thrill, you know. So I wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope you all set yourselves goals, and thank you so much for listening, and I'm really looking forward to what the new year brings. Thanks.